Welcome back everybody to another episode of Playtime Bloodborne. This is our 4th episode. In this episode we're going to go and talk to a couple of NPCs who I think we might be able to progress some quest lines in the Yharnam District before we proceed on to the next zone. So, we're starting at the Great Bridge and we will proceed on back to those NPCs now. Probably going to just miss out on most of the enemies, but this guy I won't practice with because he comes up later on. I want to practice the timing of the bullets. He's not coming. Yes, he is. No, he's not. He also gives 2 blood vials usually, yeah. And it's nice to collect those. So our first NPC is round the corner and down. Actually we have to go this way for both of them. The first one's the little girl at the window. Well, they're both at windows. Check they're not in pursuit. I think they might be. Oh my god, this. Oh, and this guy. Armored them out. Damn it, it's hard that. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Oh dear. This is the other NPC area, but. Oh, damn it. Three bullets. Well, since we're here, let's just deal with this one. Oh no, it's not this one. But there is one nearby.
Reckon you're from round here? Well,
just random dialogue, not important. Hopefully that other beast enemy has disappeared. Sometimes you just want there to be a walk to a place without any enemies when you're not trying to play the game properly, if you know what I mean.
Helen is the hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Hand over. We'll hand it over.
It's the hunter. Was it really her? Mummy. Mummy. Leave me alone.
Is that it? Oh well, it's a bit disappointing. I'm guessing the story was that her mum went in search of her father, who was the boss we fought, and because he turned into a monster or a beast, he killed her. So now the little girl's alone, but I sort of expected there to be a bit more from that. this later on. But shit. It's not letting me lock onto this one. This is the other NPC.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place.
I believe I have. Oh. Maybe I need to interact.
Good for nothing. Go on. Well, go on.
I think I maybe need to actually go into the next area. Now I need to get back. There is a homeward bone type option, but try to avoid using those where I can. I think this is the way back to the lamp. It's a little bit frustrating, this game, that you can't fast travel between checkpoints in the lab. You have to go back to the hunter's room and then go to the next place. I've also got 8 insight, which I can use to, I believe, spend at the wee shop thing here in the hunter's dream, but also I believe you can use it to summon NPCs to assist you in combat. Let's see, so it's only this you can get at the moment. I believe that item is for an upcoming boss. So Cathedral Ward, this is where I think we can send the NPC, but I think we haven't actually progressed far enough into it to activate that dialogue yet. Let's see, so we've got a character here.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over.
So now we can probably tell that NPC to come over here. A safe place to come. Come to the Cathedral Ward.
Shouldn't be hard. If you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about it if they seem worth being told. And I do sincerely hope.
Okay, let's check again. Yeah.
So
this is where I think we came in from. Let's just check though. Yeah. I don't remember 100%, but I think I remember getting that chest and coming up here. And there's no other entry point to this that I can see at the moment. And we've got a few different routes we can go. I think I will head back to that NPC and send her on over whilst before we proceed on, just so we've kind of finished all business. I'll chat to both of the NPCs, just just in case there's any new dialogue. I think I will take out those beasts because they became a bit of a pest the last time. I'm fine doing that when he jumps, but it's when he lunges, it seems to not work. I don't know if I'm doing it too early or too late. I should really practice and find out. Use the cheese method. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Damn it. Right. Plenty of blood vials. 6 in total. Oops. They don't like dogs. In the game, that is. Love dogs in real life. Oh, and this guy as well. Yeah. My timing was a bit more delayed than usual that time. And that, so maybe I've been doing it a bit too early. No response. Well, I'm not sure what we're to do with that one, but let's go and talk to the other one. I actually might have enough for a level as well. I'm gonna have to go via the Hunter Street anyway.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to unless
The Odeon Chapel.
well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Some throats. Get this mess done with.
Not very grateful.
Oh, enough. Trot along.
Right. That's enough of that. Go back to the hunter stream, grab a level, then head on to the next area beyond the. Well, they said Odin Ward, but it's Odin Chapel, but it's called the Cathedral Ward in this area. Let me just check that I've looked up here. Yeah, that's down to the two big dudes. Right, let's get a level now.
Very well, let me.
So 326 away from a level. You can get one by popping one of the cold blood chew. Popping one of these and get us enough for a level.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me step.
So let's do one in vitality. As we saw earlier, I got taken down to just a few health, so having extra vitality has made a bit of a difference already. So back to Cathedral Ward, or Odin Chapel, whatever it's called. So that took 20 minutes roughly to sort that out, but I thought it'd be worth showing it. So now let's see if this character's here. So that's the lady we just got. Let's see what she's got here.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something?
Yep. He's it.
Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yharnam's in, it's all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type. You. I know all your...
Well, she's not really doing much at the moment, but I'm guessing later on she becomes more useful. And this is one route we can go. I believe this is a new enemy we're encountering. Try the old stagger trick. That was a fair bit easier than I expected. $258 blood echoes for those guys, that's pretty decent. Oh. What the hell is going on here? Frenzy? Earth? I don't remember that at all. Quite sure what happened there. Let's see what that attire was like. Just it's a decent, slightly weaker defense on most of the items. Some of it's the same. It's, at the moment, at this stage, it's more of a fashion choice, which A, doesn't interest me, and B, I'm quite content with what I've got. Let's just back this way. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. There's a couple of paths even in this path. Let's try this way first. Dogs, probably gunners. Just check in the outside area first what we've... There's a whole bunch of stuff and some sort of monster up there. Nice. A couple of bits of loot, which was good to get. Could definitely use some more Molotov cocktails. They have their uses. Let's try inside this chapel type thing first. Another madman's not much. I need to work out what they're used for. Yeah, so we obviously got to swing round the back and get up there that way. I seem to remember that this is a way for progression. Levers, so there's probably a lever up there. I seem to remember that being the case, and it opens up a path down into the next sort of zone, main zone. But we're going to finish exploring this Cathedral Ward zone first. Let's see what this guy's like. Oh, just gunner and dogs. Quite like the Quicksilver bullets. It's been useful so far. Staggering enemies. So yeah, there's a lever up here. That's that piece of loot we saw. Yeah. Time for levers, and oh, can't wait. Hee hee. Silly. Another madman's knowledge. Yeah, I'll need to find out what it is I can use them for. I think it's just to gain insight. I don't want to just randomly start popping those. Inventory. Skull of an Enlightened Madman used to gain insight. Let's try using one of them just to see what happens. It gains one insight. I wonder if they're useful for anything else, or they're just like another way of getting that level. Insight. Friend waits ahead, so maybe an NPC coming up next. Oh, cooperator, so that's potentially someone that aids you in boss battles.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred. Protégé of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Sure.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
fire paper. Oh, that imbues your weapon with, not fire obviously, prey.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
There's something about this game, obviously, because it's called Bloodborne, about the nature of blood, and it fits into the lore, and pale blood is obviously what we were starting off as being called.
There must be oodles for us to go on. Just tell me what...
And what is the healing church? That's maybe the one that we went into.
As you know, the healing church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral.
Maybe it's an upcoming area.
And that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the Cathedral Ward.
So there's more to the Cathedral
If you
Ward.
seek blood healing,
I seem to remember
the church
that.
is willing. You should pay them a visit.
Alright. Bergenworth.
Bergenworth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb.
That's the area that we
This led
unlocked.
to the founding of the healing
Secret
church
path.
and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the healing church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Right.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
So, right. Now, this is presumably down here. It's Bergenworth, but we're not going to explore down there this episode, as it's a whole zone in itself, and I did play it in my first playthrough. It's actually very challenging. Lots of different challenging mechanics to deal with, lots going on, elite enemies that are very difficult. So I'll save that potentially for the next episode, depending on what we need to go through in this area. Now, that's one path out of the Cathedral Ward, but let's see what is in the other path. Oh, there's this one as well. Holy shit, this guy's big. BB2. A little bit slow to the uptake. Nice, 3 blood vials. I wonder what this lever is. Guess we'll find out. Why would we put that down? To prevent the giant foe from coming out. Like, you lock them off so that later on you don't need to deal with them. Is this... wait a minute, I'm just trying... oh no. This is the way we came down, so this is to prevent this bigger guy down here coming out. It's... take a heal. There's a few enemies here. Oh, I think these are just the normal guys. Damn it, timings. Shining coins. Now we got some of them before, but I don't recall what or where we use them. Let's just have a look again. Shining coins. Oh, that's right, they're like the rainbow stones in Elden Ring. But we don't need to use them much at the moment. They do have their uses though. Monocular. Oh, nice. 3 bloodstone shards. That's a good way. So another one of these enormous guys. Oh, and he's got a stupid... I remember this guy from last time. Massive big ball on chain. Which hurts. Guarding 5 bloodstone shards, so that's 3 then 5, which means we now have enough for our next upgrade. I do need to decide whether this weapon is going to be my main weapon, but it has a moveset which I'm familiar with from previous Souls games, like in terms of its weight and general movement. So I'm quite content with it, but I suppose it's just whether there'll be something else later on. It's a little bit of fun to do that. So he was guarding a chest. I wonder if that door opens. Alright, so that's another weapon upgrade type thing. Open door. Yeah, I remember when I was playing this game before that door, I was puzzled as to where to find it because there seemed to be no way to get round to it or anything. And when I looked online, it seemed to be something that the whole Bloodborne community wondered. It seemed to have no discernible way of getting to, even later on in the game. So this area seems to be, apart from that mystical door, this area seems to be an isolated, just basically to get those upgrade materials. So I think we can probably Mind you, I was going to say we could use this lever, and oh no, yeah, we can use this lever. I think. Oh, maybe we turn the lever on, then run the other side, so that blocks off those guys from the future. Oh, there's a lever on the other side anyway, so it's not like we're locked into it. And now we can go, I think this is the way we came up, and there's progression up this way. Time-wise, 36 minutes, give it a bit more. Special emblem. So obviously we get something later on. Maybe it's what that NPC was talking about. You need the password, which is in the form of this special emblem. So, aside from the Bergenworth area down that secret passage, we've got this other exit, and there's also the upper area. We don't need to rest because we've got plenty of heals, and it would be good to get some level, get a level in. Oh. Now, as I recall, there's an enemy here that if you die to, you get transported to a really hellish zone. It might be worth avoiding for now. Another mapman's knowledge. Actually, one reason to rest, I've just realised, is to get more quicksilver bullets, but I've still got a fair few of them at the moment. I just would like to explore this area. Close by device. Where is this device? Time for fire, I was quite right. You're in the know, right? So that's obviously a shortcut. We open up later this whole path. Wait, have I been in here? Oh, this is the... So... So I think we've got no choice but to go to the Bergenworth district now. Before I level up and wrap up, let me just revisit all the different paths. We've kind of cleared all the enemies so we can freely check where we can and can't go. So yeah, so this is somewhere we can't go just now, closed by device. That's all nothing. This is where we fought the big dude. So that's out the front area. We can't go upwards in the Cathedral Ward yet. And then out this way was... That's where we came in, I think. Yeah, where's that NPC? Oh, there it is.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place.
Ah, right, okay.
Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Triumph, that's a gesture.
If you find any sane survivors, well, send them along to Erdon Chapel, will ya? If you find it, send them along.
I wonder if that's opened up any new dialogue options with this one.
You.
No. Let me just double check that there's nothing more that can be done other than going to Bergenworth in this direction. I'm still troubled as to what that random bit where I got taken up into the air was. I sort of feel like it's a kind of an area boss that's just sort of toying with you at the beginning. Oh, I forgot to get this loot. Oh, another bloodstone shard. 2 bloodstone shards. So this is where those baddies were. I've killed them. I don't need to go down there as far as I can tell anymore. And this required an emblem, which we'll get presumably from proceeding on. Actually, how did we get to Bergenworth? I think it's just the other route out. Yeah, down this way. That's right. Bergenworth's down here. So, before that means that in the next episode we'll proceed down to Bergenworth, which I'm not looking forward to because it is quite a challenging area, but that's the next area of progression. So we should return to the Hunter Stream, level up our weapon, and get any levels that we can. Level up the weapon first, because I don't know how many echoes it will require. Oh, this guy's back.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods.
That's where we're going next, I
And the
believe.
few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say? One of the holy chalices is worshipped at Town of Beasts.
Okay. See, there's a weapon repair mechanic, but I'm not sure what, how I would know if my weapon needs repaired or not. Fortify weapon. I can do something with my pistol as well. Let's get an upgrade to this first. That's priority. So now I need twin bloodstone shards. That's the next upgrade tier. So we can freely upgrade this. Well, may as well. No harm in it. Right, now let's get a level. Maybe 2.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
So, get 1 in each vitality and endurance. I'll need another. That's maybe not. I'll need another 2,000. 2,200. Let's see if I've,
Farewell, good hunter.
what the existing.
May you find your worth in the.
Inventory. I'd rather not go into this next area with a bunch of runes. Echoes. Let's try one of these. That's good. And I need another 700, I think. Actually, how many do I need?
Welcome home. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me.
Yeah, 700.
Farewell, good hunter. May you.
So 700 will be 2 of these, but I don't have 2 of those, so we'll try 1 of these. 1,000. So I've got an extra 300, which I'll spend in the
Welcome home, good
shop.
hunter.
I wouldn't mind some more quicksilver
What
bullets
is it you
because
desire?
I'm only down at I've only got 13 left.
Very well. Let me.
1 in endurance. And get some quicksilver bullets. I was only able to buy 1. Oh, I suppose I only had enough for 1. That's not very. That's quite expensive for 1 bullet. Though they are useful. I have to use them a bit more sparingly, not shoot those damn birds with them. Right. So we've done 47 minutes, 48 minutes. So we've done enough for this episode. Next episode we'll proceed down to the Bergenworth area and proceed on there. Challenging area, so let's see how it goes. So thanks for watching and I'll see you the next time.